In 21st century Australia, English is just one of approximately 200 languages spoken in family homes. In such a multi-ethnic and linguistically diverse society, it is no surprise that local media outlets have developed to cater to this. From newspapers to websites and even TV, the Australian media landscape now boasts a rich mix of languages, and here at Zhonghua TV, we ourselves cross the so-called language barrier every day.
In the role that I play as a producer for a Chinese TV program, I'm often at Chinese events, and I'm often the only Westerner there and the only one who can't speak Chinese. And it does sort of make me feel what it must have been like for Chinese when they first arrived here, for any Chinese when they first arrive here, being in a minority, speaking a completely different language.
As a core member of the Zhonghua TV team, Hong Kong-born Christy Tong plays a pivotal role as translator for both English and Chinese-speaking cast and crew. Although she has been in Melbourne 3 years, she remembers how hard it was for a new arrival to adapt to the local language.
When I first come here, always I say, "Oh, thank you." I hear some people that told me, "No worries." I say, "Why? Why is no worries? Am I not upset?" I told him no worries, and my homestay explained to me, "Oh, no worries, just mean not at all or welcome," something like this. It's quite funny.
We can universally communicate through signs, through feeling, through suggestion, and that gets by, but it's no good at detail, and often you can get misinformation in that equation as well. So things can be taken out of context, and so you've got to be careful from that point of view.
To translate English into a Chinese or translate Chinese into English, sometimes it's quite difficult because it's two very different languages, and the grammar and the sentence structures are different. So sometimes when some Chinese word, you know in this, but you don't know what is the English meaning can fit this situation is. So it's a big challenge.
Whenever we're translating Melbourne, I never see Melbourne written. So obviously there's a
because we already
character.
Translated.
But there's a character for Melbourne,
yes,
and Sydney,
yes,
Australia,
yes,
except for when you get into places like Bonnie Doon.
Yeah. No, not for a person. It's
No, Bonnie Doon's a place.
Really?
Yeah.
No, because I never.
The serenity of Bonnie Doon. You haven't seen that? The castle?
Where is it?
我们中华电视非常幸运，语言的难题可以通过团队合作和翻译来解决，但很多新移民就没有我们这样的好运气。这就是为什么我们需要像 Lilian 这样的英文老师。Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Lilian.
Happy birthday to you.
In fact, over her 60 years of teaching, Lilian has built up a very multicultural group of grateful graduates.
Everybody hope Lilian will reach more than 100 years old.
Happy birthday, Lilian. I wish you have a good day today. Thank you.
I wish her to keep fit, keep active, and continue to doing what she likes to do, and be a happy person.
Happy birthday, Auntie Lilian. It's great when we could be here with you for your 85th birthday. I hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday, Lilian.
And may you have many more. And may I get a chance to come along to see them.
Whilst Chinese migrants work hard to learn English, many Australians are now realising that they also need to make an effort to learn Mandarin.
For Australians to be learning Chinese, I think it's important because Language is the gateway to the relationship.
When I hear the Australian-looking people speak Mandarin, I will be very surprised and very exciting, and I will be try to find out how they can do it, how difficult they've been through this process, and so actually making me feel need more effort to learn English as well.
English people speaking Chinese is quite similar of Chinese people speaking English. The pronunciation is different because they always use their own language, the sound, to pronounce the Chinese word. So after that sounds like it's not really Chinese.
我的亲爱的朋友，现在我不累。
你不累，好啊，你很好吗？
不累。
请把我留在那时光里。如果有一天。
In modern multicultural Australia, the drive to embrace Asia has seen students taking up Asian languages, including Mandarin, in increasing numbers. Language competitions, like the annual Chinese Bridge event, actively promote the learning of Chinese language and culture.
先改革后开放，土豆萝卜都变样，捕歌手捕腊肉，专切萝卜和土豆，混住绳拿支架，一下一下试一下。心别慌，手别抖，跟着感觉往前走，做一根又一根，一根一根又一根，赛过芙蓉姐姐的头发丝儿。要多长就切多长，北京到沈阳，一直切到太平洋，就怕萝卜没那么长。
Here at Zhonghua TV, we're pretty proud of the way that we communicate across the language gap. But for the lady who started Zhonghua TV, Chu Ying-su, English remains a bit of a problem. And so, after the break, we're going to introduce her to Lilian.